Arizona, homeowner's best friend.
The next thing I want you to start doing is planning for the water. You know, making sure you plan for where your water's coming from. And the assignment that I give people when I do garden consults with them is to look to see where their water is coming from. Because there's many places, not just the hose, there's many places that your water can come from. And we actually at the urban farm had flood irrigation. So that was magical. That's, you know, when you're around town, if you see a yard that looks like it's got a lake in front of it, that's the flood irrigation in action.
Those properties are far and few between, but
yes,
and you don't see a lot of turnover.
That's true. And yes, they're available out there. So that's one way. Then there's city water, but then the city water kind of gets broken up in a couple of things. First of all, there's the tap water coming right out of the tap that you can use on your gardens. But then there's something called gray water. Gray water is any water that goes down any drain of your house except your kitchen sink and your toilet. And it is legal in the state of Arizona. Thank you, Brad Lancaster, who's going to be our guest, I think, in June.
Wonderful.
To use gray water in your yard. There's 13 guidelines, and you can email me at greg@urbanfarm.org. If you want me to email you those guidelines, I can do that. And there's 13 guidelines to follow. They're super simple. And, you know, that's another way you can use water in your yard.
And you'll change a few of your habits if you're using it for gardening. The detergents you're using in the washing machine, or the shampoos you're using in the shower.
Yep.
There's... So when you say kitchen sink, we're talking like bathroom sinks too.
Bathroom sinks are gray water. Kitchen sinks are where all the sediment from the garbage disposal and that kind of stuff goes down. They call that black water.
That'd be a lot to filter out.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
So it does take a little bit of setup on the homeowner's part, because you're obviously rerouting the drains on those, and you don't have to do them all.
You don't. Exactly. I did my bathroom. One of my bathrooms at the urban farm had gray water coming off of it. There's another thing, though. You can move facilities outside. I had an outdoor shower and an outdoor sink for rinsing vegetables that drained right into the landscape. And one of the things that I did when I was doing that is I got everything permitted. So the city, it was interesting. This was in 2004. The city came out and they were doing an inspection. They said, you have to put this into the sewer. You know, I had the outdoor shower and the outdoor sink. I said, well, actually not. And so I actually, in 2004, was educating the inspector that came to my house to do it. So it is legal.
And at that time, that was brand new. I mean,
It
was at the very, very threshold of gray water becoming legal. And it's funny you mentioned permits. That's actually what we're talking about all next hour.
Oh, nice.
Rosie on the house, every Arizona homeowner's best friend.